Okay, what's up, folks? Rich Van Tassel with you. Today is Thursday, October 12th, 2017. We got a game tonight, of course, Thursday night game. Philadelphia Eagles, 4-1, 2-1 on the road. Travel to Carolina to play the Panthers, who are 4-1, 1-1 at home. Good game tonight. Injuries for the visiting Eagles, all questionable. Chris Long, defensive end. Bo Allen, defensive tackle. Destiny Vallejo, defensive tackle. Wendell Smallwood, running back. Fletcher Cox, defensive tackle. For the Panthers, all are out. One is an IR out. That's Greg Olson, the tight end. Of course, he has a serious injury. Ryan Khalil, center. Demetrius Cox, safety. Kurt Coleman, safety. So we have some injuries to serious positions, especially on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. All on the defensive line for the Eagles, but all listed as questionable. I usually expect questionables to go. For the case of the Carolina Panthers, you have two safeties out. Kurt Coleman is a very accomplished safety as well. They're definitely not playing in this game. So that's something that we're going to have to see exactly what happens with the Eagles' injuries, because if all of them go, you already know that Carolina is without two of the guys. And the way Carson Wentz is playing, he's having a sensational year. He just got finished roasting the Arizona Cardinals. And say what you want about the Arizona Cardinals, their defense is not, or their secondary is certainly not terrible. You have the Tyrann Matthews and Patrick Petersons of the world. Patrick Peterson is a top-end cornerback. Tyrann Matthew, you may not say he's a top-end safety, but he is certainly a quality pro, and he's in the better half of safeties in the league. Patrick Peterson is probably top 5 in cornerbacks. Carolina's a 3-point favorite again. I'm not even talking about gambling. I'm just looking at it this one. I'm a little surprised by that because this is going to be an interesting game. Philadelphia's secondary has also played very well with guys like Patrick Robinson, of course, bringing in Ronald Darby. Excuse me, LeGarrette Blount is running the ball very effectively this year, just shy of 6 yards per carry. Does only have one touchdown, which is a little surprising because you'd expect he'd be getting a bulk of the carries inside the 10. But at 6 yards per carry, that's very good. I'd like to see how long he can keep up that pace. I think Carson Wentz tonight is going to get what he wants downfield without the safeties, Kurt Coleman especially, initiating the defense and setting everyone up as well in the secondary. I don't see Carolina coming away with this victory. I just, without those safeties especially, unless it's some serious injuries, to the defensive line of the Eagles, where some of them can't go. Fletcher Cox especially. Cox, I believe he was either out last week or the week before. He's been on the injury report for some time now. So it may be a situation where he's not able to go. But you also have Ryan Khalil out for the Carolina Panthers. He's the center. He's going to be the guy making the calls. He's a good center as well, and he's going to be the guy who would be handling Fletcher Cox for most of the game. And Fletcher Cox is top end when he's in the lineup. So a curious situation in that regard. I think Carson Wentz is going to get what he wants downfield. Philadelphia is too hot right now, and they come away with the victory on the road. Carolina is a much better road team this year than they are a home team. I think it should be high scoring. I'm going to keep an eye on what Carolina's offense does. If they continue to, abandon what they wanted to do coming into the year with the short passing game. They've certainly been going downfield. Ed Dixon caught a couple big passes last week. Again, that was a situation, though, where you're without Greg Olson. You're probably thinking, well, Ed Dixon, we're not really going to even check him, and he's able to slip. I'd expect the Eagles are not going to allow that to happen in this game, and they get a 31-27 victory over the Carolina Panthers. All right, there was the Ezekiel Elliott. The court overruled the injunction, so he's suspended. I don't know when I'm going to talk about that, if I even do. There's so much legal stuff to talk about at this point. I've made my opinion known on what I think of the suspension and everything. As for talking about that, I'd have to just research it more and just figure out all the legalities. So I don't even know if I want to do that at this point. But if I do, be sure to stay tuned for that. If not, remember, we appreciate all subscriptions. We'll give you the recap of this game either tonight or tomorrow. And then come Saturday, we will do the game picks. And then we got to do the NBA previews because that's starting next Tuesday. So stay tuned for that as well. And we appreciate all subscriptions. Thank you.